Hi, I'm George Mallory, and this is my story of salvation.
Was lost in darkest night, yet thought I knew.
I'm George Mallory, and I was born in Brawley in 1926. Enlisted in the Army Air Corps in 1944, and I went to UC Davis for 2 years. And after that, I returned to Brawley and started farming. One day in 1973, I was coming back from the desert with my dune buggy, and Marie was with me. We were on a date. We had been with friends in the desert. She asked me, she says, I'm going to church in the morning. Would you like to go with me? I couldn't say yes fast enough. That was the first time in years I've ever had somebody ask me to go to church. Previous to that, I'd gone to the First Presbyterian Church in Brawley, and I was baptized there in 1940. There had been a long gap where I just went to church once in a while. Didn't read the Bible very much, although I did read it at times. But when Marie asked me to go to church, I was real excited. I really feel like the Holy Spirit just giving me a swift kick. I really didn't think I'd show up. But anyway, I showed up, picked her up. We went to the First Southern Baptist Church in Imperial. That day right there was the start of my growth in Jesus Christ.
All I have is Christ.
Prior to that time, I'd just been in a standstill. It was just a wonderful time in my life. The pastor of First Southern Baptist Church, he was the one that married us. Marie and I started praying and studying the Bible before breakfast every morning, and I ended up getting baptized in a hot tub. I know Marie wanted me to be dunked instead of sprinkled. And then also in 1980, I was 54 years old. I had a health problem. I didn't know what it was. The doctor looked at me for 5 days in the hospital down here and couldn't figure it out. So he sent me to a heart specialist up in San Diego. Found out I had cardiomyopathy. He talked to my wife and he told her, he said, I don't know if we can save him, but we'll do our best. He told me not to lift, push, or pull more than 25 pounds. Stay away from stress as much as possible. I told him I was farming, and he said, well, do the best you can. And he said I couldn't get any better. It just ended up that I have a real weak heart. Of course, we did a lot of praying. And as time went on, I saw Dr. Palacadetti finally about, I think, 20 years ago, and he says, you are getting a little better. I said, with the Lord's will. He says, yes. And he says, you're doing good. And that's where I am today, and I put all the faith in Jesus Christ for that. When this first hit me, I never thought I'd reach the millennium, and here I am, 89 years old, and unbelievable. And I put it all in God's hands.
Jesus is